And here we go. JJZ here. Welcome back, everyone. We are on Polypoid. In the bottom left corner, we have one of my favorites guys right now. I've seen Minna a little bit of him play, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Looking forward to more. FanTaSy, the phenom from South Korea. He is up against someone else we've recently seen on the channel from Russia, Dewalt, where in Soviet Russia, Starcraft play you. A little Yakub Smirnov to start the day. I hope your day's going well. I want to thank you for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. Dewalt, we might see... what's he going to do here? See if we see something crazy like Nexus first against FanTaSy and how he decides to hold that or play against that. Hope you guys have been enjoying this. I know I have. This is, I'm here. I got coffee in hand. I'm worked out today, guys. I got the house to myself, which is an unusual thing. Just sitting down to do some casting. I don't know about you guys. When I'm working out, I think about StarCraft. Like, I think about when I'm doing my sets. If I have sets, I'll be like let's say I have 2 exercises where I got to do 3 sets. I'll get my first set of both exercises done, and I'll be like, okay, 1-1 upgrades. Working on 2-2 now. Sometimes I'll have 4 or 5 sets to do, and I'll have to go into UMS mode and get to 5-5 upgrades. But you know, that doesn't happen all that often. But anyway, enjoying it. I'm StarCraft on the brain, I suppose, today. Thinking of a new StarCraft joke too, guys. I'm working on it though. I'll give you a little teaser. Here we go. We don't have Nexus first. We have Gateway first, but the teaser is this, because it's not done yet, but it's something to do with a science vessel, an observer, and an overlord walking into a bar where the science vessel ends up being the punchline. But like I said, I'm working it out. So I'm just a little tease today. If you want me to work on that and finish that joke, let me know in the comments. I'll put some time into it. But I've got some ideas. But yeah, we do get FanTaSy scouting Dewalt first. Dewalt's going to do the full box before he finds FanTaSy. All he's going to see here is gateway into gas into core. Very standard here. FanTaSy looks like he's going to make a marine. He's got his gas going. And yes, I am very excited. I saw this game pop up on FanTaSy's account, and I was excited. We have our factory, so we'll see if he goes into factory expand. It was a little late, actually. Like, Artosis getting those timings down closer to 2:30 than FanTaSy. So, you know, FanTaSy just shaking off some rust, I think. He did make a YouTube video, guys, and so it looks like it's a Q&A, as we do get a Zealot coming in, but the Q&A said... I don't know what it said because it's all in Korean, but it did have a Q and an A on the video, so I think it was a Q&A. It hasn't been translated yet as of the day I'm casting this. I'm sure at some point it will be translated. As FanTaSy gets the scout while defending the Zealot with 3 Marines, and with his like little base setup here, he's gonna have no problem walking those Marines through. Gonna make a Vulture, probably wise after seeing the Zealot in case more come. Yeah, here's 2 coming down from Dewalt. So Dewalt electing to go a couple Zealots. No expansion yet from either player. Dewalt researching range, and no goon on the way yet. There it is as it pops up. We're getting a Dragoon. And yeah, FanTaSy looking like he's going to push out and make a bunker with 4 Marines. One has a little bit of damage. FanTaSy takes a couple shots from the Zealots on the high ground, but now he'll be able to micro this like crazy and run away from the Dragoon, of course, rather than lose that Vulture. Going into a machine shop, and let's see what he researches first. Doesn't look like... Okay, he's going to go mines. That does make a lot of sense now. You'll see too. Well, I'm curious to see what Dewalt does. I've heard Artosis cast talk about when Terran goes into a gasless expand, you might as well go reavers first. There's just no reason to go observers because the mines won't be out by the time in time, right? When Terran doesn't go for that gas. However, here we did see FanTaSy go gas and then expand. So I think that it would make more sense that mines could be out by the time the robo finishes, and that we could see him go into observers. But I guess we'll see. Also, sometimes you can go reaver there. Just mines are going to be on the map is all, right? As they do finish, and we will see FanTaSy lay some shortly, I have no doubt. There goes one down. 2 vultures on the map, 3, a third out, and we see a tank being made. So no other siege mode or anything like that going yet. And we have another couple gateways go down for Dewalt as things start to settle into this game. A little bit of dancing on the map with the vultures and the dragoons, but if Dewalt just holds this high ground and doesn't let vultures run around him, he should be okay. I'm curious what he does go into here. Dewalt. I suspect we'll see it start soon. Nothing on the way from the robo yet. FanTaSy getting a missile turret up. He's got his engineering bay. Still at 1 factory, couple turrets coming. And what do we have? What do we have? There it is. Okay, he's going to go reaver first. Okay, so interesting. So kind of, he knows vultures are out. He knows mines are out. He's going to go reaver anyways and elect to kind of stay contained with the mines for now. I do imagine we'll see a observatory soon enough. Only 1 gas as well to note for both players. And we do see that second factory going up for FanTaSy. He's making more tanks. So he's got 2 out already. And we've got the shuttle out, reaver on the way. So likely going to see a drop here. We'll try and make sure we don't miss that. Vulture's just kind of hanging out. FanTaSy looks to be happy with the contain, with the mines, and would see any move out there. So, you know, there's something about FanTaSy's, and we've talked about this in the past on this channel, is that he has like a minimalistic style. Like he makes it seems like he does so much with so little. Even now, like I'm looking here, he's got 3 tanks. Here comes the shuttle with reaver just popping, loads up the scarabs, loads into the shuttle, but we're going to see here, he's going to get a good view. He's going to see this shuttle coming in. Tanks are reasonably well positioned to get into this natural here. Only 1 missile turret. He's got great saturation on the SCVs, although Dewalt does have a bit of a probe lead at 45, and of course FanTaSy's still working on them. He has slowed his SCV production though, so that's interesting. So a bit of a 2-base all-in maybe. Here comes the shuttle, reaver out, 41 SCVs down to 38, gets a good scarab off to start, gets another one. Is it going to glitch? I don't think it's going to hit anything, and it doesn't, of course. Gets another one, down to 38. Okay, what a repair there. You see just, okay, and FanTaSy does pick off. That's a big pick off there on the reaver. So Dewalt just a little bit of a misclick maybe. But you see how he saved that turret and then ended up picking off the reaver. And all of a sudden, he takes basically no tank damage. Maybe 1 zealot hit, I think. And we're at 6 tanks now, guys. And we saw what FanTaSy could do with 3 tanks. Now, he wasn't up against Dewalt, who, guys, I got to give credit to, has just been playing amazing. You know, again, I'll go back to, this is the best foreigner on the scene right now, and I don't think you know, you can make a case really against that. But feel free to try or do it in the comments. If you know a better player, let me know as FanTaSy jumps up to 5 factories. And we're going to see tanks and vultures, and we've got siege mode and speed on the way. So we've got 4 dragoons there, we've got 3 here, we've got 3 here at home. He's really watching for those sneaky vultures that FanTaSy loves to use, and making sure he doesn't get any economy damage going there. Observers are out for Dewalt as well, obviously important as he does clear some mines. Making another observer. And where did that shuttle go? There it is. Okay, so he does another reaver out, and that reaver loss is big, guys, because if we do see a push from FanTaSy, 2 reavers are better than 1, as they say. And here comes the push, 10 tanks. So 10 tanks at just over about 915 pushing out with about, I think he's got about 6 vultures, as they're so fast they're hard to keep up with here. Yeah, 6 vultures, gonna pull his marines out of the bunker, and he's gonna march up with everything. I'm guessing he's gonna push into Dewalt's 3rd. Here's the reaver to help slow this down and stop this, but let's see as FanTaSy lines up his tanks. Nice siege at 3, reaver's out. Just get rid of that, and he does set up just really nicely, lining his tanks along this area, and it looks good right now. for FanTaSy as he pushes 4 up. And so far, we've still got 10 tanks, guys. And I imagine he will reinforce those. We haven't lost a tank yet for FanTaSy in like a game and a half now. Okay, nice pickup there by Dewalt to save that reaver. Going to be critical here. Still, FanTaSy has not lost a tank. So we've got 6, 4, 10. Yeah, okay, there goes a tank. 1 down finally with the reaver. Nice scarab there, but he did lose it. So you can't trade one reaver for 1 tank, guys. It's not going to work well for Protoss. As he does lay siege to this 3rd base, and just a really smooth, uniquely stylistic way to push up there from FanTaSy. Loses the bulk of his vultures, but does get some mines down, and it looks like FanTaSy's just going to get this 3rd base, guys. Like, I don't see how Dewalt's going to save that. He does have, here comes a push, about a group of Dragoons, 2 Zealots, and a Reaver. So this is how he's going to save it. If he's going to save it, it's going to happen right now. Zealots go down quickly. Reaver out. Doesn't even get a Scarab off. Good game from Dewalt. And FanTaSy does it again, guys. Has the 1 upgrade already against no upgrades on Dewalt. Just a really sick timing push there, guys. And can we just take a moment? I don't know what it is about FanTaSy. He builds 2 turrets, both of them like just near the comm stat. And he's got a 3rd there now. When the first drop came, though, he only had 1. Picking off that Reaver was really big there, guys. I think that maybe it looks like a different game if Dewalt is able to hold this push with 2 Reavers instead of 1. But just something about the way FanTaSy, he moves his units. Like, here we are again. I know he reinforced the tanks a little bit. We've got 5. We've got 7. 5 and 3 is 8. Sorry, 8 tanks. And he started that push with 10, but he basically killed Dewalt's entire army almost twice there. And he hardly lost any tanks like that. You just don't see that. So anyway, nice game there by FanTaSy. Again, very cool to see him playing a top level guy, a guy that's just under ASL, I would say, in Dewalt, and like we said, the best foreigner on the scene. But something artistic about the movement of his units. It just looks different, and I want to just take a moment and appreciate FanTaSy, guys, and happy to see him back, happy to be casting him, happy that you joined me on this game today. Appreciate you, appreciate the likes, appreciate the subscribes, and I will see you tomorrow on the next one. Take care, guys.